Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about PC Gamer and, well, it seems to be a series of PC Gamer shenanigans lately. It seems that they are trying to take the place of the Gamer, Kotaku, Polygon, and other, well, bad websites. And here we have them doing what they do best, having a pickle to pick with Elon. The biggest PC gaming subreddit has blacklisted X for being hateful and toxic, citing Elon Musk's distasteful behavior. What would that behavior be? Yeah, apparently, if we go based on what these leftists are doing, it seems because Elon gave his heart out to the crowd, and somehow that was actually wrong, and they think that makes him literally the mustachioed man. Yeah, that's how far these people have fallen mentally. I mean, they have peddled conspiracy theories after one after the other over and over again and get pissy once you debunk them. But this one is taking the cake. The gaslighting, the astroturfing behavior that they are doing is out of control. Here, let me go and read what PC Gamer wrote and why this subreddit is banning it. Yeah. Reddit's largest community dedicated to PC gaming has blacklisted X, formerly known as Twitter, due to its hateful, toxic, and increasingly less moderated state. I consider it way more, I consider it better. Especially because now you have a bit more free speech. And it is not like a cesspool that it is the blue sky, which I don't want to get in there, even with a 10-foot pole inside a hazmat suit that is inside a hazmat suit. That thing is disturbingly bad. It smells like really stale cat piss. And, well, it has some very, very bad people in there. And some of these people really are into Gestapo and Stasi behavior and are full of anti-Semites and people who are, well, once again, I cannot mention their what they are on YouTube, otherwise I get censored, but suffice to say, it's one of the lowest of scumbags are in there too. Let's just say it has something to do with geographical things. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to go into details. Anyway, continuing. An RPC gaming moderator made the announcement today relegating Elon Musk's X to the naughty corner, also enjoyed by lols.com, OneAngryGamer.net, and AnimeBackgrounds.co. Before I continue, here it is, something awesome. back, baby. Yeah, right. So, here it is, the actual post on RPC Gaming. Suffice to say, there isn't much to say other than they locked the thread. Maybe because most of the users here are actually calling out the moderators for being utterly triggered and absurdly stupid. But this is on par with Reddit and their moderators because it's a leftist echo chamber. After all, you cannot disagree with the narrative. Especially if you see misinformation coming out from the left, which is basically 80% or 90% of what they say. You cannot challenge it. Otherwise, they go and piss themselves and go apeshit insane. But here it is, what one of the biggest, well, actually, I think the reason why they banned it, because they are fucking morons. Not to mention, sorry, no, this needs to be done. Not to mention the faithful things Elon Musk has done recently. Yeah, this guy is a retard, but let's go and see what social media they allow. Here. Blue Sky isn't a problem as of yet, and it's actually, we prefer you link to if you must share anything in Twitter form. Blue Sky, who has a problem with a certain type of demographic who tends to get people in jail because they are that disgusting. And I cannot say it because it's YouTube, and I wish I could say it. But it's that bad. It's really that bad in Blue Sky, and yet they allow it here. I call that hypocrisy, stupidity, and left-wing echo chamber. Because after all, hell, let me go and show to you the entire situation here with Elon Musk. You can see how it is, how he did it. You can see how awkward he began. You can see his movements. He is giving the salute that the left claims it is a salute. But what he did here is give his heart out. He's giving his heart out to the crowd. Because if you hear his entire speech and you hear what he did, you will see that. He's giving his heart out to the people. You can see that. I can't really play much more than this because I'm pretty sure it's going to get copyrighted or something of the sort. But you can see that he actually gave it his heart to the people. And to make matters worse, for these idiots, here we have ADL. ADL literally saying the opposite. This is a delicate moment. It's a new day and yet so many are on edge. Our politics are inflamed and social media only adds to the anxiety. It seems that Elon Musk made an awkward gesture in a moment of enthusiasm. Not a Nazi salute, but again, we appreciate that people are on edge. In this moment, all sides should give one another a bit of grace, perhaps even the benefit of the doubt and take a breath. This is a new beginning. Let's hope for healing and work towards unity in the months and years ahead. This is very much very unusual for ADL, considering some of the stuff that they've peddled lately, because, well, you know, ADL. But even them saying this was not a Nazi salute tells you everything you need to know about it. I mean, ADL is ultra far left, and even they say this thing wasn't a salute. And boy, oh boy, trust me, once you show this tweet to, well, the leftists out there, they go insane. They literally start attacking, go ad hominems, and this, well, they change the subject, they go insane. But the best of all, here, Elon Musk in Auschwitz. Elon Musk in Auschwitz. With, yeah, you can see it, even on his head. In Auschwitz with Ben Shapiro. In Auschwitz with Ben Shapiro. And he has been very, very, very pro-Israel. He has gone to Israel, has defended Israel, has taken the monetization from a bunch of fucking literal anti-Semites that are posting on X because he allows free speech way more than the leftists are willing to admit, because, well, leftists are actual literal Nazis. Nazis never allowed free speech, so they are doing the same thing. Then again, Nazis are leftists, so thereabouts. Either way. Where was I? Oh yeah. He took the monetization from them out, and he defended migrants. He defended their right of the visa and things like that. So basically, Elon is kind of like Israel. They both suck at being Nazis. I mean, Israel is the worst possible country in the entire human history in doing genocide. And Elon is possibly one of the worst Nazis out there. So, or possibly the worst literal Hitler out there. So, what gives? Huh? Well, maybe if we apply the same logic and consistency that the left is applying to Elon, we could get and do this. I mean, it's not like Hillary, Obama, Warren, and Kamala are, well, literal Hitlers, are they? But because since we apply the same logic, they are. So we have literal Hitler 1, literal Hitler 2, literal Hitler 3, literal Hitler 4. It says a lot about this, doesn't it? But somehow, somewhere, and the left is going to come and say, but the context! No, there's no context. You're not applying the context on Elon, who has Asperger's. You're not applying the logic in there, but for some reason, somehow you're applying to them because it's your your politician and politics. That says a lot about how much of a hypocrite you are. It's called weaponized hypocrisy, and the left has that in spades. But either way, let's continue with the article. The mode is probably referring to Musk's performance of a Nazi salute, which is not, as I've proven and shown the video, it is not. During his speech on the US President Donald Trump's inauguration, the world's wealthiest man later denied that the Nazi salute was a Nazi salute, right here next that the "everyone is Hitler" attack is so tired. I agree, it is very tiring, because, yeah, now it's 4 years of literal, oh my god, he is literally Hitler, and completely and utterly ignoring their side, going out on streets, doing pogroms, vandalizing things, attacking people, chanting chants of genocide, attacking Israel, even holding Nazi flags like the Palestinian flag and things like that, socialist flags, communist flags, supporting actual anti-Semites in Congress, as senators on positions of power and all of that stuff. You cannot even mention those things, which it literally is. If you mention it, you're gonna get attacked, and they are going to throw a temper tantrum, because remember, it's the narrative that matters. Misinformation is what matters for them. Here, like I said, whether one believes it was a Nazi salute or not, and it was. See? I showed it to you that it isn't and it wasn't, but for some reason, somewhere, they actually believe it. But then again, this is, as usual, PC gamer. And a bunch of leftists writing, and they don't watch anything beyond a tiny little clip, and they don't seem to understand the context. They don't seem to understand what is happening. They don't seem to understand anything. The only thing they want to do is waste the name Nazi on something that it is not, when they should look themselves in the mirror and see the actual Nazis or the actual anti-Semites. These people are tiring. But like I said, in the subreddit, they're not taking it, the users are not taking it well. Here's one guy. What I understand from this, the mods are sensitive people. I totally agree. Here's another who supports the action and is getting downvoted. Nah, they just don't like supporting business run by Nazis. Don't bother trying to convince anyone it wasn't Nazi salute either. We all have eyes. Yeah, we all have eyes. We saw it. You saw it. I showed ADL. I showed all the people doing it. And for some reason, somewhere, that makes Elon a Nazi. When we all know for a goddamn fucking fact what he has done for Israel and Jews. Yeah, that's the left. You know how much I am pro-Israel and pro-Judaism. We all know that. And if I say it, even ADL, which we all know has gone after created fake stuff just to label something or someone a Nazi, has said that, it really just shows that they are just grasping at straws. Well, with that being said, cheery bye.